everybody, and away we go with another edition of a Wham Bam Wrestling Show. Bulldog Bob Brown, have we got action tonight?
Oh, we certainly have. We got the British Bulldogs back in town.
Does that make you feel badly?
No, I think they're overrated, and they're going to get beat tonight. I guarantee you that. And then we have the Great Gamma, who should be the champion, but he's been cheated. They talk about Jesse James being a thief. They talk about the Great Briggs robbery. But I'll tell you what, the greatest robbery took place in the last 2 weeks.
I asked you what's on the show this week. I didn't ask you for an editorial. What's on the show this week? And there's also a six-man tag that will also be right back. What's this editorial stuff? Bucky Ziegler and Sandy Beach, a couple of newcomers to the territory. Ziegler out of Charleston, South Carolina. Sandy Beach, 265-pounder. He outweighs Ziegler by 25 pounds from Jacksonville, Florida. One fall, 15-minute time limit. We've just gone past the 10-minute mark. That is Ziegler up top. That is Beach, who's busting out onto the ring apron and taking a little siesta.
You want to talk to me now, Ed?
No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know what for. I know what I'll hear. I'll hear about Great Gamma being robbed.
No. Let's talk about the British Bulldogs making their appearance today. You know, they had a great tour of Japan.
Great tour. They won a prestigious tournament.
Yeah, they won everything. They never lost a match, and I'm sure they're coming back here with their guns loaded on today's card. And there's one thing that's on their mind, and you know what that is, the championship belts. They want them back. Well, one thing that they must do, Ed, they got to go out and beat the big Montana and the big Michigan guy, and I'll tell you the truth, that's hard at times.
The Sing Sing boys.
Right.
That's where they belong, I think. Oh! Nice move by Ziegler as he pinned him. He moves him over. No, he's going to pick him up.
What do you look for?
Bucky Ziegler, huh?
Ed, what are you looking for when you see Benoit going after the Great Gamma again?
No contest.
No contest?
No contest. Benoit in a breeze. Cover 1, 2. In a breeze. Oh, that's kind of surprising, isn't it? Okay, off those ropes. Look out, Nelly. Beautiful. Elbow to the throat. That's Ziegler. He's showing a fair amount of stuff, as has Sandy Beach. They're looking good. Where are we? 12 minutes gone. Small package, just a 2 count. Not quite. He's a little too far out. You make that mistake at times, don't you?
Yeah, they're in a hurry of what they're going to do, Ed. You see, he threw him into the ropes, and he went to hit him, and he was way too far out. You know, he should have drove right in like a front face lock and drop him down and do it. That's people that are beginners in professional wrestling, starters, and they make those mistakes. But believe me, they will correct them.
Scientific analysis tonight, courtesy of Bulldog Bob Brown. All right. Here comes Bucky. Bucky was not lucky because he jammed that elbow into the canvas, and there's 2 minutes left in regulation time. 15-minute time limit. 2 newcomers to the territory, Bucky Ziegler, Sandy Beach. Beach in control right now. He's got a little touch of ornery.
Oh, he looks impressive looking. Look at him standing up there. He's going to come down. It's the way to do it, you know, soften him up. You know, there's a minute and a half, 2 minutes left to go in the match. This is the time to win the match, not the time to lose. And I think Mr. Beach is taking it right to him.
Not now, he's not. Just a 1 count. And there's less than a minute and a half remaining in the match. Boy, we're looking forward to some great matches. The 6-man tag. Mustn't forget Lethal Larry Cameron being in action. The Sing Sing Boys against the British Bulldogs. Benoit against Gamma. That adds up to one word. That word is excitement. 1 minute remaining.
Well, you know, Ed, you talk about the six-man tag team match. Now, I've been all over the wrestling world 3 or 4 times and then some. But last week, right here on television, probably was the greatest six-man I've ever saw. It went draw 30 minutes, and there was action, as you could tell the people, every second of the match.
Nice body block, but just got him for a 2 count. Bucky Ziegler showing well. About 35 seconds left in the match in regulation time.
30 seconds left, 30 seconds.
30 seconds now. Bill Hunter, timekeeper, the cover. 1, 2, just. Turn him over again, and he's just got a 2 count. He's going to have to go some to put him away. There's only 15 seconds left. That's all there is. Pulls him over. 1, 2, 10 seconds left. This is going to be a no-decision affair. 3, 2, 1. I feel like it's New Year's Eve, but at any rate, there you go. It's a draw.
Lethal Larry, later on today's program, you probably got one of your biggest matches of your wrestling career. Ron Ritchie from Winnipeg, he says he's out to get you. Tell me a few things about him.
Is he back? Is Ron Ritchie back? That's what I want to know. Well, I tell you one thing. Ron Ritchie, there's one thing in life that every man got to do. He got to open his eyes and smell the coffee. Now, I've beaten you, Ron Ritchie, in front of all these people. I knocked you out, I laid you out, and I hung you out to dry. And now you're back for more. I tell you what, Ron Ritchie, this time it won't be no mercy killing. I won't take no prisoners. I'm going to put you away once and for all. And you can put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Listen, let's talk about the altercation in Edmonton, Alberta, when he got a little smart leaving the dressing room. You had to take care of business there also, and you put him out of circulation for a week. Well, are you going to make it a little longer this time?
That's right, Ron Ritchie. Ron Ritchie had a chance inside the square circle. Everybody saw how Ron Ritchie jumped me from behind. He knew he couldn't take me on, so what did he do? He jumped on my manager, 155 pounds, from behind, ripped his suit off, throw him on the ground, and submit kicking on him. So that's where I came in at. And I tried my best to put Ron Ritchie out of wrestling for good, but I heard he's back tonight. But all you people out there will witness the beating that Ron Ritchie will take tonight.
Thank you, and we'll be right back after this important message.
Someone to...
A 6-man tag team match, $2,000 in the purse. And let me introduce the combatants. On the one side, the Cuban Assassin, 235 Havana. Comrade Jerry Morrow, 238 Martinique. Johnny Smith, he's got his weight unlisted. And I suggest that he's out of the mid-heavyweight division, which he claims that he is in. I would put him about 240. However, that is unofficial because it's not in the program. He's the British Bruiser. On the other side, Strangler Steve DeSalvo, 290 Los Angeles. Steve Blackman, 270. He's out of Philadelphia. And Biff Wellington, 218 from Lloydminster. This is DeSalvo. He is eyeballing Johnny Smith. And in the early going, seems to me that the Cuban Assassins and Smith have taken a pounding.
Yeah, they have, Ed. You know why? I'll tell you why. Wayne Hart's referee tonight. I like to see a different referee. I'm not saying nothing against him, but I'll tell you what. This is a big match, Ed. This is worth $2,000 to the winner. And you know what happened last week? They went 30 minutes to a draw. It was the greatest match I've ever saw. And tonight, it started like it left over from the last week. And all I can tell you is this might be another draw the way they're going.
Well, this time around, it's a 60-minute time limit. We could be here a long time. And we are just past the 5-minute mark. That's Biff Wellington against Johnny Smith, relatively in the same weight division. Lethal Larry Cameron. Look at this. Nice move, Wellington. Lethal Larry Cameron was very nice to you.
Well, he's got no reason to be nasty to me. I didn't insult him. I interviewed him like the great athlete he really is. We talked about football. We talked about all the girls chasing him. We talked about all the guys that he was
Gentleman
beating.
talk.
Just gentleman talk, Ed. You know me. I just call it as I see it.
Yes, I do. I'm worried about your eyesight, that's all. Okay. Smith is out for a constitutional. And here we go. Jerry Morrow. Biff Wellington. They took a good long look at each other before tangling.
I interviewed Steve DeSalvo and Blackman in the dressing room before the match. I asked him how they're going to take this match to the trees of the Cuban Commandos and John Smith. DeSalvo spoke up and said, I don't think it's none of your business, Brown. This is the way, he's got a bad attitude. Him and Blackman both. You know what I did, Ed? I just walked away because I consider it...
Very heroic.
Yes, because I said I didn't want to get into a fight with him in the dressing room.
You're a real diplomat.
I'm afraid I'll have to knock him out.
You should be in the United Nations. Maybe we could send you as an ambassador to Tanzania.
I certainly would straighten a lot of things up.
Yeah, I bet you would. Look at Blackman. Gives him a couple of shots off those ropes. Watch him now. Uh-oh. Good arm drag by Smith. He's going to bulldog him. No, he isn't. Oh, my. Oh, did he hit that turnbuckle? I'm here to tell you. He is some shaken up. Boy.
It's a contest, Ed. And you know, when you get 6 guys, and when you get to see a contest, this is what a contest is all about. You hear everything. He hit that turnbuckle like being hit with a cement truck, and I'll guarantee you it's shaking him up. But he's going to come out of it because, you know, I'll tell you why. $2,000 on the line. Hey, I'd come out of it too real quick.
Well, let's watch the assassin in Blackman. Shoulder block there, however. Oh, he caught him on the top of the head. Caught him on the forehead. Cuban has run into a revolving door, and he says, please, 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 get me out of here. Morrow. Morrow says, no, I don't want DeSalvo. DeSalvo says, I want you.
He doesn't have too far to go to get Jerry Morrow, because I'll tell you, he better watch Jerry Morrow and don't turn his back on him. Because I'll tell you, Jerry Morrow would throw his own mother over the top rope to win a match.
I think you're right. And he's got a very cute mother.
Lovely family.
Lovely family.
I saw you talking to Mr. and Mrs. Ritchie from Winnipeg, Manitoba. They're a lovely couple.
Yes, they are. Ron's mom and dad are here. Oh! Man, that's smart. Well, as advertised, this has been a great match thus far. Tremendous action. Wellington getting set. Morrow taking the count, makes the tag with the assassin, and here we go. Assassin,
10 minutes,
Wellington,
10 minutes.
And we are at the 10-minute mark. Look at that speed and agility. Oh, Wellington is on fire.
Well, you know, Wellington's a fine, outstanding athlete. You know, he comes from, you know, Alberta, and they should be proud of him. And I'll tell you the truth, he's come a long way. You know, I ran into him 2 years ago in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and this kid here, Ed, has improved so much, it's hard for me to believe. But he's an outstanding individual, an outstanding wrestler.
How about that? How about that? Look at this. Johnny Smith with a takedown, used the trunks.
tell you, Blackman and DeSalvo needs him, because knowing how obnoxious DeSalvo is, he needs somebody that's got the winning spirit, and that's Biff Wellington. He wants to win all the time.
Your praise makes Wellington's cup runneth over. I'm amazed. Wellington's out of the deck. Look at how he got up. Look at that. Oh, he has come along a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know, but what he might have to take a month off. He had a bad hip injury, and he kept on going, that Wellington. Got courage.
You know, he went to the gymnasium. He worked himself, and he worked himself. And listen, he got his hip better. This is his attitude. You know, his attitude in the ring is to win. Don't win at any cost, but just
Look
go out.
out here. Uh-oh. Wrong number.
You see, 2 years ago, he'd make a big mistake like this. Now, everything's paying off for him, and he's in the right spot at the right time. And I'll tell you, all I can tell you, I got high hopes for Biff Wellington. I think he's going to be an outstanding athlete.
Steve Blackman up top against Jerry Morrow. Moving toward the 15-minute mark. I am totally astonished by the number of new faces hitting the territory. I'm also delighted to note that the village idiot, Mr. Weasel, will be barred from the ring in the main event. Barred.
I really don't think that should be allowed by the IWA at Stampede Wrestling, because I'll tell you what, he's got these guys under contract, and he's got the right.
No business interfering. No business interfering. And he will be. No, I don't want to let you finish, because I don't agree with what. No, you can finish.
I just feel this. He's got him under contract. He spent a lot of money on him. He should be on their side. I tell you, he's an important man. He's an important man in that corner.
I must say that one of the basic tenets of our democracy is freedom of speech, right? You're also free to shut your mouth at times, too. Yeah, okay. I just thought I'd maybe mention that in passing. This is a six-man tag. The Cuban Assassin, Comrade Jerry Morrow, and Johnny Smith against Strangler Steve DeSalvo, Steve Blackman, Biff Wellington. 1 fall, 1 hour. And we are moving close to the 15-minute mark. Generally, it has been dominated by the two Steves and Wellington, with Wellington the dominant figure in the ring thus far. He's going to work against Johnny Smith at mid-ring. Just like last week, there has been tons of action in this affair. Into the corner, the tag rather casually by Morrow. Smith and the Cuban tie up Wellington on the ropes to make sure that Morrow can go after him, and that's precisely what he's doing.
15 minutes, 15 minutes.
There's the 15-minute mark, a 30-minute draw last week, 60-minute time limit this week. Who knows if they'll do it? Go the hour, I mean. Wellington's going for a ride. He caught him, makes the tag, Steve Blackman. Wellington playing it smart. Blackman against Morrow. No, it's DeSalvo. Morrow doesn't want to fight this guy.
Well, they certainly never made a tag, and DeSalvo's illegal in the ring. It should be Biff Wellington. Once again, the referee missed the action.
There was a tag. There was a tag.
I didn't see that.
You have have eyesight that is rather selective. Power slam. Says Biff, he's yours. In comes Mr. Wellington.
Illegal. The referee shouldn't even went down the count. There was 2 men in the ring. It was illegal. It should have broken up.
You got to make that comment when the Cubans are in the ring illegally? I hope so. Wellington got pushed off. Now that is illegal. Referee should have stopped the match. Smith let go of his tag rope and did something illegal.
I didn't catch that, Ed.
You didn't catch it? You are dynamite with your vision.
Mr. Ed?
What do I want to know?
I'm doing a special guest appearance in Montana.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, on February the 21st, I'm on
You're everywhere.
On the 22nd in Great Falls in the beautiful Four Seasons Arena.
All right.
I'm going to be a special guest.
What can I say? Stop my beating heart. Boy, this Cuban has gone wild. Cuban is all over Wellington. Oh, over the top, the referee's attention diverted, and Wellington was thrown over the top.
Was that over the top rope?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Now here comes a chair. Also, quite illegal. About to be thrown by Jerry Morrow, and he catches the man. Down goes Wellington.
Do a chair.
No, it was Jerry Morrow. Johnny Smith, there's a great argument going on in the ring, while outside the ring, Wellington is getting what for? Wellington's really softened up. He was so dominating through the opening 15 minutes of this match. It was a joy to behold. Now, instead of a joy to behold, he's holding on.
I think the match is over, Ed.
Here you go again.
No, really, no. Biff Wellington has taken a considerable amount of punishment. Just a while ago, he took a chair to the ribs. He took a back breaker to the steel post. I don't know how he can come out of it, but if he does, that's what I told you a while ago. That's the signs of a great athlete.
Well, he's getting what for? First the abdominal stretch, and now a yellow card for the first time in the match. It's been a rugged battle. I'm totally amazed that's the first yellow card. Wellington, a victim here, gets a boot to the midsection. Great match, 6-man tag team affair. $2,000 challenge.
Johnny Smith got a new haircut. Doesn't that look wonderful, Ed?
That's a wonderful haircut. I hate it.
What's wrong with it?
I just hate it. Very classy. Low class.
What a powerful individual, boy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I won't argue with that.
When they talk about Manchester, England, there's the powerhouse of Manchester. Just look at him.
Here's a tag. Wellington is barely hanging on. Morrow. He landed on his knees. He really shook himself up. Here's Johnny Smith. Smith coming in. Wellington missed the tag. Oh, so close. One fall, 1 hour. We're past 20. Cuban Assassin comes into the ring. Takes a look at Wellington. Now here's 2 guys in the ring. There's a second yellow card. Beautiful, beautiful double whammy by Wellington. Well, he's having to fight three of them right now. I don't know how fair that is. But he's not a quitter. Nice clothesline cover. 1, 2. Hey, he almost did it. Whoa.
Oh, what a tremendous match this is. There's been action now for the last 20, 25 minutes. I'll tell you, it'd be a shame to see anyone lose this match, but I'll guarantee you, I doubt if it goes 1 hour today.
Well, I agree with the losing. It's been an excellent match. And we're moving toward the 25-minute mark. Neck breaker by Wellington, but the other two simply will not stay out of this. So the two Steves come in to hold him back. Everybody's fighting everybody now. And they just may wind up wiping this whole thing out. I don't know. We're going to have a confrontation. Whoa! Blackman and Morrow collided. DeSalvo's ordered out of there. Wellington is supposed to be against the Cuban. The Cuban got tripped. He got tripped by Blackman. Small package. There it is. Wellington.
That's injustice, Ed. You saw Blackman pull the leg. That's the only way they won this match. What a despicable performance by Steve Blackman as a great,
like him.
As a great athlete he is. He had to low and below use the leg off the ropes. I think it was a terrible.
Well, be that as it may, the winners, Strangler Steve DeSalvo, Steve Blackman, and Biff Wellington. Stu Hart, new faces. My heavens, you're bringing in a lot of them, and I hear there's more to come.
Yeah, there's a couple of big boys coming in. In fact, I'm expecting them here yet tonight. There's Randy Colley and our old friend Roger Smith. Roger Smith wrestled here a number of years ago, and he was considered to be one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the business at that time. And he and this Colley, they expect actually to get the North American title or the international tag team belts before they leave here. That's the main purpose. I've been up here. And then they figure they'll parlay that to where they take on the champions down there with the WWF.
Okay, now from there, I know that flying Brian Pillman is returning.
Yes, Brian's expecting to be back here and early.
All recovered, and in
yes,
addition to that, and of course, great shape, good. And in addition to that, the Funk Brothers.
Yes, we're expecting to have the Funk Brothers there. Possibly the two best wrestlers. Well, they were both world champions for. Dory was maybe the best world champion I've ever had up in this territory, and Terry also is a great wrestler. They're competitive wrestlers, and they've wrestled every top wrestler in the world.
This one is a grudge match. I underline the word grudge. Lethal Larry Cameron, 265 out of Chicago. And Ron Ritchie from Winnipeg, 245. At mid-ring, he blocks a couple of shots. Here's Ritchie going to work with that right hand. Ritchie, the longtime People's Champion. Starting very quickly, not in awe of this man Cameron at all.
Just showing off to me. You know, he better be very careful how he's throwing those punches at Lethal Larry Cameron, because, hey, Cameron might come unglued and put him away. Can't help but get back to that six-man tag, Ed. When I saw Blackman pull the leg.
Oh, come on. That's yesterday's news. Let's watch this match.
And Stu Hart's son standing by and letting it happen. Last week he came in to make sure that he reversed the decision. I think Wayne Hart's biased.
Will you stop your whining? Whiner. Let's watch the match off the ropes. And look at Ritchie go to work. He is all over this man. Ron Ritchie with a lethal start over Lethal Larry Cameron. He's going to knock him off. Just two. Close call. Boy, this would stop Lethal Larry's victory parade, wouldn't it? Well,
Biggest upset in professional wrestling would take place.
I might argue that, but then I'm unbiased. There you go. He's gonna give him the power job? You betcha. Boy, that's called suck it to him. Just 2.5.
Is Stu Hart the referee now?
Well, he's busy counting over here beside me, and he's all right.
Ask him who he likes in this match.
This Cameron's got all he can handle with Richie. In fact, if he beats Richie, I'll be very surprised that Richie's a tough, capable wrestler.
There you go, Stu Hart. He likes Richie. Richie gets knocked down.
Everybody likes him. He's the talk of the town.
Yes, he is, but so's Lethal Larry Cameron from a far different perspective. Tide has turned. Richie dominating the first 2.5 minutes. Now Lethal Larry going to work.
While you're sitting next to Stu Hart, you see, I don't think Stu Hart should say, come on, Richie, come on. I think that Stu Hart should be neutral. He should watch this match.
So should you.
And the best man wins.
You didn't hear me. Huh. Cameron looking his ornery self now.
Posing out there, showing everybody his big muscles. He's a strong competitor, Ed.
The muscles in his head, too. As far as I'm concerned.
Beautiful haircut.
Beautiful haircut.
Yes.
You got a real thing about hair, haven't you? Between Johnny Smith and Larry Cameron, you love that hair.
Oh, I think they look cute.
Cute. Never thought of Lethal Larry Cameron as cute. Yellow card being shown to Cameron. He's ignoring the referee totally.
He's not ignoring. He broke every time the referee said break. Once again, I don't understand the yellow card. I thought maybe yellow card. I always thought that was violence.
Lethal Larry Cameron, 265 from Chicago. Ron Ritchie, 245 Winnipeg. We're at the 5-minute mark. Cameron going after Ritchie outside the ring. Ritchie, having his problems, takes a look at the folks in the crowd. I don't know that he was sure of what town he was in. Ritchie, with that last ounce of determination, trying to get back into things.
This is a very silly move on Larry Cameron's part. Now he's going outside the ring again. You know, you can't beat the man outside. take him inside. He's got Richie worn right down, and I think he's got Richie beat. But he's not going to do it the way he is here. I'm surprised, as smart of a man that Larry Cameron is, that he would make this mistake.
Richie staggering around ringside. And again out he goes. He just cannot get into that ring. No, sir.
What do you think now?
It's not over till it's over.
You're right, Ed.
That's right. A lot of philosophy on this show. You notice that? Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Second yellow card for Larry Cameron.
He's just standing on him. He's flirting. He's being shown a second yellow card. He's flirting with a third. The way he's going,
I really
Cameron
don't know.
out of control.
I really don't know if he's trying to beat the guy or not, Ed, or he's trying to get disqualified. I don't understand the theory behind Larry Cameron. He's a great athlete. I thought he's had Richie beat 2 or 3 times, but he can't beat him outside the ring. Maybe he doesn't want to beat him. Maybe he just wants to beat him up like I would.
You're getting violent, old chap. Getting violent. Richie barely making it to the ropes, and then he gets his hands stood on. Nearing the 10-minute mark. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit.
I could be you one day, Edward.
He's talking to you.
Lethal Larry, did he say, "Good evening, sir, how are you?"
No, he said, I'll beat you up next.
That's a terrible thing to say. Get out of here. Get out of here. You hear that, Stu? What kind of garbage is that?
Yeah, he's a very crude devil. He's a tough man, I guess, but he's got a big mouth, and I think Richie's not finished yet with him either. And
Well, we're going to see if he's finished here, but there's a 2 count. That's all. Very, very close.
You know, Stu Hart never had any tough competition like that. When in his heyday, he had all those softies around here.
He did not.
I'd like to see him get in the ring with Lethal Cameron.
saw him get into the ring with some great wrestlers. The Stomper, Dory Funk, Bockwinkel. I saw this man beside me wrestle the great ones while you were in the minor leagues.
10 minutes gone.
You didn't like that, did you? Truth hurts. 10 minutes gone. Turn around. He managed to fling him over the top. But can he keep going? That is the question. Here comes Richie with a rally. Tosses him into the corner. Richie is so great in the rally department. You think he's down, you think he's out, and then look at him go.
You'll have to have a big rally to come out of this.
Now look who's hanging on the ropes. It's Lethal Larry Cameron. Cameron is in trouble. Richie is on fire. Catches him to the top of the head. One. Just one. Cameron is barely hanging on. Cameron in trouble. He's hanging on. Jürgen Herman keeps ordering him back. Just a minute. What's he got? What's he got in his hand? I mean, really, he was in danger of losing, so he had to resort to that. That's disgusting.
What was that? Was that
powder
the dust?
or something?
Oh, I thought it was the dust off the mat.
No, it was not. It was powder or something straight in the face. Cameron will score the victory undoubtedly, but it was hardly by fair means. There you go. Cameron with a win by foul means. You're counting your money. That's a funny way to win money.
What do you know about winning, Ed? Well, you never won anything in your life. Well, let me tell you something, Ron Ritchie. You know, when the man was giving out brains, you must thought he said train, and you took off. But there's one thing, Richie, you got to do. You got to open your eyes and smell the coffee, baby. Because anybody know about now, you're taking the beating of your life. For some reason, these people's holding you together, and you're trying to muster up a little bit more energy. You're trying to give yourself this false pride to climb in the ring with the lethal weapon. I possess more firepower than the whole Canadian armed force put together.
What's this illegal weapon?
Look, shut up. I'm talking. Let me tell you something. Ed Weber, next time you interrupt me, I'm going to try to take my best and try to rearrange your face.
Try it.
But let me tell you something about pressure.
Try it.
Pressure. Richard, you know nothing about pressure. Pressure been known to bust steel pipe. Pressure been known to cook ham. And Ron Richard, just think what pressure could do to you. And what do you think about that?
That's it.
You got something on your
We
string
got
right
enough
there.
time. Got enough time.
Waylon,
That's enough time.
know
I don't want to talk to you. Well, the bell did not really ring when Mukka Singh and Vulcan Singh attacked the British Bulldogs. They attacked them coming into the ring, didn't give them a chance. I've got to tell you that this is for the International Tag Team Championship belts. Mukka Singh and Vulcan Singh, two big men, the Sing Sing boys, are the reigning champions, and the challengers are the former champions, the Bulldogs, Davy Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid. Where are the Sing Sing
let me
boys?
ask you a question. The British Bulldogs had no right to jump them. And they should
Yeah,
have
it's the other way around.
well, what I saw.
Yeah, what you saw. Yeah, what you saw. Here's Davy Boy Smith going against Mukka Singh. Gives him the big headbutt, and there's Dynamite throwing in his 2 bits worth as well, and out goes Buckin. Buckin, the big man in the ring, weight-wise, at 380 pounds. Vulcan Singh at 320. The Bulldogs much smaller, but hardly lightweights. Davy Boy at 245 and Dynamite at 228. And of course, you know the British Bulldogs as longtime world champions.
Well, everybody knows that, Ed. Everybody knows that they're a great team, and they ran into a little trouble here. They lost their title here about 4 weeks ago to the Singh boys, and tonight they're all fired up. They just got back from Japan, spent 20 hours in the air on the airplane, and I'll tell you, I think the toll will take their place, because I don't think at this moment that the British Bulldogs look the same like they when they left.
Well, they might have a little problem shaking off the jet lag, I don't know. But certainly their tour of Japan was nothing short of a triumph.
Really down that the British Bulldogs were up for this match tonight? Do you think they got
Yeah.
what it takes to win the championship match?
The only thing I would be concerned about were I in the Bulldogs camp was they just stepped off an airplane.
Well, true, they had a long flight, you know, but that shouldn't stop 2 great athletes. They should be tough. And I'll
That
tell
would
you,
be your excuse, though, wouldn't it?
well, it wouldn't be mine because you
Yeah,
see,
okay.
I traveled for years and years and got off an airplane and got in the ring and went 90 minutes, so
Yeah,
it really
sure
didn't
you
bother
did.
me.
You're a legend.
Oh, I'm still a legend. I'm still
A
good too,
legend
Ed.
in your own mind. Legend in his own mind. Muckin doesn't want to tag. What is this? What is this? He did a Colonel Sanders there, the old chicken routine. Run straight into trouble.
Yeah,
Davey
see?
Boy's got tremendous strength.
He actually picked up 380 pounds. There's the second one. I'll tell you, this will soften up Mucka Singh, believe me, because that's a lot of weight to be hitting that mat.
We are talking power here. Whoa! Talk about a close call. I thought he had him right there. Never did tell you that this is a one-fall affair with a 60-minute time limit championship match. Dynamite Kid whamming away at the big man and pulls him over. They're handling this size.
Well, I tell you, there was 2 body slams, there was a backdrop, and that's 300, and now here's the suplex. I'll tell you what, these guys have got the Singhs in trouble.
Yes, they have. Vulcan really was not anxious to make the tag. Beautiful clothesline. Dynamite covers. It's a 2. It's a just. Tag Davey Boy Smith. Smith facing Muckin. Tag. Vulcan.
5 minutes gone. 5 minutes.
We're at the 5-minute mark. 1 fall, 1 hour. Vulcan snapping on the pressure here on Davey Boy.
You can't keep a good man down. You know, these guys are the champions, and I got respect for them, and I'm sure that you do too. And you know, now you saw Mucka Singh in trouble, and as the good champions they are, they're coming out of it, and they're taking it right to Davey Boy Smith now. Now they got Davey in trouble, so who knows?
He also did an illegal maneuver, 2 men in the middle of the ring. But Mucka Singh beginning to look rather cocky again against Davey Boy Smith. Oh, no. Oh, there's a splash. Whoa! Close call. That's 380 pounds worth of splash.
He certainly has taken it right to Davey Boy. He gave him a power slam, and lo and behold, Davey Boy kicked out. That's the sign of a great athlete, Ed.
Vulcan Singh going to work against Davey Boy. Something's got to give here. Yes, sir. Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith in Tokyo were presented a trophy for the outstanding tag team of the New Year's Fighting Spirit Series. For the Fighting Spirit Series, they had competitors from all over the world, and the Bulldogs the winner. Oh, no. Hard to pull that 380 over.
You know, and they came out of Japan. They landed in Kansas City and wrestled the Rock and Roll and beat them in 38 minutes. One of the top teams in the United States of America.
Rock and Roll Express?
Yeah, and flew from Kansas City to Calgary, Alberta to be in this match tonight. So what can I tell you? Hey, you got to hand it to them. They're great competitors, Ed.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Beautiful. 1, 2. Whoa, just a 1 count. Boy, was that a flying cross-body block. Of course, the forte of the Bulldogs is their agility, their speed. Vulcan Singh and Muckin Singh like to work at close range because of their enormous size. Between the two of them, 700 pounds worth of beef in there. They love you in Montana. They love you in British Columbia. You're a lover.
You know, Ed, I'm so happy to be going there. You know, I really wanted to take you with me. I wanted to sit side by side with you on the airplane.
Side by side.
And rent a car, and let's go down the highway, and we could talk about old times together and meet all those wonderful people in BC. I'm sure they're waiting for me to be in attendance.
I've no doubt. I've no doubt. Wonder if the tar and the feathers are ready, are they?
I'm special. Hey,
you're special.
Yeah, they offered me big things to come to be a guest appearance. I'm happy.
Look at this. What's happening? There was no tag as Vulcan Singh came on to apply the bear hug. Davy Boy Smith and all sorts of trouble here. We're moving towards 14 minutes, yeah?
The Bulldogs fail to understand this is a tag team match. They got a tag to get in, just don't come in illegally.
Whoa! Did he catch him with that drop kick?
Yellow card, Muckin Singh.
Yellow card being shown to Muckin Singh. It's high time.
10 minutes gone, 10 minutes.
We're now at the 10-minute mark. 1 fall, 60-minute time limit. Here's the tag. Dynamite comes in. Oh, did he catch him with a clothesline and then the other man, then the headbutt. Little knock-in. Sing boys don't look too great.
No, I tell you, they're hitting these turnbuckles at 50, 60 miles an hour, and those judo chops by the British Bulldogs, I'll tell you, they're on in this match tonight.
Dynamite really going to work here against Vulcan. Takes him to that corner, the tag, and it's Davy Boy. Dynamite did his job and then some. Uh-oh. Muckin Singh, don't get jammed in the corner with Muckin.
There's a couple things I don't understand on Dynamite's part. Dynamite had him in the ring. He had him all over the ring, and then he went over and tagged Davy Boy. I don't understand. He should have went ahead and
Look
tried
out.
to beat him.
Oh, he tried the Karachi crunch, but Davy Boy came out, hit Vulcan Singh. And it's Dynamite Kid coming in now. He's going to get thrown. Cover 1, 2. He hit the referee. Muckin Singh hit the referee.
Well, it was an accidental thing.
It looked to me like it was totally deliberate. I know what happened. They were in danger of losing their belts, and he intentionally hit the referee. He intentionally hit him to save his neck.
Do you believe that's what happened?
I believe that.
I thought he dropped the leg of Dynamite, and Dynamite rolled over and hit the referee. That's what I thought.
Not true. Disqualified Muckin Singh and Vulcan Singh. They retained their belts, and I humbly submit they did it to save their skins.
Well,
they did it.
It was such a tremendous match. I don't think they would deliberately get this.
Deliberately did it. Let's meet Davy Boy and the Dynamite Kid right now with Jim Davies.
Well, you can see it is the Sing Sing boys outside. Davy Boy.
Hey, Jim Davies, we had him beat tonight. You might have caught me off guard in the beginning, but me and the Dynamite Kid, we had him beat. We had him beat in front of all these people. I give him this big power slam. I picked up Dynamite, flying in, but he was all over. What did Malcolm Singh do? He tossed his big fat leg across Wayne Hart's head, the referee. Well, that's fine, Malcolm Singh, because the Bulldogs are back. We're back from Japan, and we're back in Calgary. And next week, the British Bulldogs are going to come back in a no disqualification match. You can drop your leg across Wayne Hart, you can drop your leg across Stu Hart, you can drop your leg across any Hart, because I don't care, because we're not going to go back home with those belts, let me tell you that.
Dynamite?
You know something, Jay, if they want to play ball that way, that's fine with me and Dave Boy Smith. We can go either way, we can either go by the rules or not by the rules. We don't need a referee. Mocking Singh, you come back here next Friday, put the belts on the line one more time, and we will guarantee right now to all those people out there that we will take those championship belts and once again become the international heavyweight champions.
Okay, and Davey boy, there is no doubt, if this had been a no disqualification bout, those belts would be around your waists right now. They would be around our waists. But we want to come in the ring, we want to wrestle fair and square and go by the rules. But all these guys, they don't want to go by the rules. Well, that's fine with the British Bulldogs, because we can break the rules too, Jim. All righty, thank you very much. The British Bulldogs. Now let's go to Ed, who's with those Sing Sing boys.
I think you escaped by the skin of your teeth, but I've got to admit you've got a long winning streak going by hook or by crook.
It's been, you know how long it's been since we lost a match? Do you know, Waylon?
I don't know.
We haven't lost a match since Stone Collins was a virgin. That's how long. You know how long that dates back, Waylon?
I don't want to think about that.
We're tougher than 2 50-cent steaks. You know something, Bulldogs? People keep asking us over and over again, you beat the British Bulldogs, but as soon as they show up, they'll beat you. They'll tear you apart. They were the world champions. They were this, they were that. Well, we're still champions. They didn't tear us apart. We're here.
They want a no DQ match.
They want a what?
A no DQ for the title.
They don't value their health too much, do they, Waylon? They want a no DQ match with us. You send them on. Bulldogs, you come. Now don't take off back to Japan or Thailand or someplace where you're eating rice and wrestling 2 feet tall guys. You're wrestling us now. 2 giants, 2 true superstars, and the champions that we are. Apu Weasel brought us to the top, Waylon, and that's where we're going to stay. You must be honored just to be next to us.
Oh, yes, I thoroughly am. You'll take them on at a DQ, no DQ?
We had him beat at least 5 times tonight, 1, 2, 3. And that slow old official Wayne Hart can't get over there and count at 1, 2, 3. Everybody here saw it. They want a no DQ match. Me and my brother Mucka will take him inside the ring and break him limb from limb. Little tiny bones, chew him up and spit him out. I could have swore I heard Davey Boy Smith submit when we had him in that bear hug.
I didn't hear it.
I'm sure I heard him say I quit.
I didn't hear it.
No DQ. That's right up our alley.
Right.
We're ready.
All right.
We, Makarachi Vice, Maka number 1.
Main and final event, and I like this one. Chris Benoit, the reigning Commonwealth heavyweight champion, checking in at 218 pounds, and the challenger, 220, the great Gama out of Karachi, Pakistan. I like this one because the manager, Abu Weasel, has been barred from ringside. I had the distinct pleasure of dragging him out of the ring and dragging him behind a locked door in the dressing room.
Well, really, Ed, I don't know why you want to get involved in the situation.
He wasn't supposed to be there.
But it's still no concern of
He
yours.
insisted on staying in the ring. We got rid of him.
Well, I don't think you should get rid of him. I think you should be in the corner.
Then why did he sign a contract? Well, you're speechless. You're speechless. He's out of here. He's out of here. He's toast.
Very disgraceful.
He's toast.
You won't let me say a word, will you?
Do it.
I told you it was very disgraceful on your part. Being a gentleman you are, kicking some young 125 pounds and dragging him out of the ring.
Got him out of here. He was interfering with the match. Look out. Let's concentrate on the action. Look at this. Look at that man, Benoit, go. And I would guarantee you, there's your favorite phrase. I will guarantee you that without Abdul Weasel at ringside, Gama will be a loser. It's all over.
Already you're calling it.
It's all over. I borrowed your script. It's all over. Mind you, there may be a little ways to go. We're just in the opening minutes. Benoit really going to work here against Gama. Listen, there is no questioning the fact that Gama is a very legitimate challenger. Long time, I think he's about a 7-time Commonwealth champion, if I recall correctly. But Benoit has grown, he's matured, and he's developed into everything that a champion should be.
I think the Great Gamma is too. I think the Great Gamma is liked. But there's some great, great East Pakistan Indians around this country. And I'm going to tell you, the letters that I received saying thank you, Bulldog, for saying such fine words about a great champion. And that's what I did, because I think he is great. And I think he's going to defeat him tonight.
Boy, is there action here. Tell you something else. This has been a great card.
Oh, it's been a super card. Let me get back to this match. Let me remind you about Gamma Singh. You know it as both as we're sitting here that the last 2 weeks, Gamma has actually beat Benoit twice. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
I didn't know that.
And the only reason why he's champion today, Wayne Hart came in and stuck his nose into somebody else's business. And
because there had been a miscarriage of justice, and Wayne Hart straightened out the situation. Mothers and fathers, boys and girls, don't listen to the Bulldog. He is fibbing. He is distorting the truth. How can you do that to little children?
Am I lying when I say he got beat the last
I just said you distorted the truth.
Oh, I see.
You can interpret it as you will. Middle ring as we move toward the 5-minute mark. Benoit, nice maneuver. Boy, he has become an expert wrestler. What a tactician. Don't forget the Commonwealth Med Heavyweight belt on the line. I wonder if maybe the Sing Sing boys made a mistake. They agreed to a no DQ match. They won't be able to save their skins by intentionally fouling the referee.
Do you think that gives the Bulldogs an advantage?
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you, the Bulldogs couldn't beat him today. I don't know how they could beat him and no disqualification.
They had him beaten.
But remember one thing, that everything goes, and the Things can do everything in their little book, you know, to keep those belts. You should know that, the way Benoit's been keeping the belt for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, come on now. Here's Benoit. Turns him over. Dropped him. Covers to just a 2 count. But so far it has been strictly a case of Benoit pitching and the Great Kama catching. Jürgen Herman, the referee. 1 fall, 1 hour, championship route.
Are we playing baseball now?
Are we playing baseball?
I don't think so. I think this is a wrestling match I'm watching.
Oh. It's a little hard to explain things to you. What do they call it? Tunnel vision? I think that's what you are possessed with.
Very, very nice person.
Thank you.
And I'll tell
I
you,
appreciate that.
all the letters that are coming into television land saying what a great team we are. I'm just happy for all those people out there listening to the great announcement on part of both of us. Ed Whalen, Bulldog Bob Brown, bringing it to you every week. I think I'm one of the best.
Gee, I'm getting different letters. They don't seem to like you. Oh, that's impossible. Sweet, lovable you. That's impossible.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Jim Davis likes me.
He likes you? He has no taste. That is obvious. And besides, I don't believe you. Here's Benoit. Gets spun around. He's going to get hung up there. What's he doing? Is he pulling him off? Oh, no. That is a suplex. What I am a suplex.
Right off the top rope, and that's about 10 feet down. And Mr. Benoit is hurting.
Oh, he takes a knee drop to the top of the head, right up on the forehead. Oh, my. And again.
He was another one last weekend that got mad because I interviewed him. I only told him the truth. I thought he was smart aleck. I thought he lost the belt, and he's a smart aleck little punk. That's what I called him.
That's
and he
terrible.
got mad.
That's terrible. I mean, a classy champion like that, you talk to him like that? My goodness.
He got beat.
What would that newspaper column Miss Manners say about you? That's terrible. You don't call people punks to their face like that. You're ignoring me. I can tell. I hope you keep that up the rest of the show. Okay, at mid-ring, Benoit. Oh! Gamma coming on.
Front face lock, way up in the air, and came down with a kind of a suplex, stomach to the mat. And I'll tell you what, he's shaking up Benoit. Benoit's shaking up right now in this match. And Gamma knows it. He's going right back. He's going to go right, take the whole works right to him.
Gamma showing great strength now at this stage of the match after having severe difficulty in the early going. He's going to fly. He's going air freight. It's a short distance haul. Just caught him with a splash on the chest. That may do it.
He just did enough to stun him. I don't think he really hurting Benoit with that jump from the top rope. Just enough to stun him. And now he's going to move in. And I think this match is all but over, Mr. Weller.
You're watching Chris Benoit, the Commonwealth Mid Heavyweight Champion. He's defending his title against the great Gamma, Karachi, Pakistan, Benoit from Edmonton. And the manager of Gamma, Abu Wizal, has been barred from ringside. What a joy that was to drag him out of the premises. I had a personal hand in the affair.
Yeah, certainly. It was two guys. You weigh about 220 pounds, and Wayne Hart weighs about 215, dragging a 415 helpless little man.
He wouldn't leave the ring. We couldn't start the fight.
Well, I don't think he should have left the ring. He should
Yeah,
have
he
sitting
was
in his
signed.
corner.
The contract was signed. Manager locked in the dressing room, and that's precisely where it is. You notice I said it is, not where he is. The weasel is in his cage.
I just thought I saw a lot of exciting things today. I thought the Bulldogs just looked great, but then at the end, I think everything started to take its toll, and I thought that the Bulldogs were happy that the Sings got deliberately disqualified, so they say.
Not at all.
You don't think so, right?
Nope.
And then we go
No,
on.
I know.
We saw 3 or 4 new guys today. The whole show looked great today, and there's better things to come next week, too.
Well, the talent is flowing in here.
10 minutes, Bob. 10 minutes.
Lock the punch. 10-minute mark. Watch this. Off those ropes. Look out, Nelly. Pull him down. Couldn't do it. Gamma stood his ground like Horatio at the bridge.
Just looking great. And I admire the guy. The guy coming in here, he's won the last 2 weeks. He still hasn't got the belt. This is the 3rd time.
He did not win the last 2 weeks. Will you get that straight? Your propaganda's disgusting. The Cobra hold. Can he make it stick? Benoit's got to make it to the ropes. The Cobra's a killer. He's got to make it to the ropes, or it's going to be bye-bye Chris.
Isn't that illegal to go towards the ropes?
No, it's not illegal. The Cobra hold. There's a 1. There's a 2. This could be it. He's grabbed the rope. He's all right.
Great champion.
He has to break.
Great champion, hanging on to the ropes.
It's quite legal, my friend. Quite legal. Benoit. They're both shaken. That collision was pretty tough on both men. Benoit blocking those punches and then throwing his own. And he's beginning to take control. Gama wants to go to a commercial. I don't think it's time, is it?
I'll tell you what, he's stalling. He's stalling for a reason. He's waiting for Benoit to do some certain things that's going to backfire. Gama Singh's a very smart man. You watch.
There's the neck breaker. 1, 2, that's all. We've got about a dozen minutes. Championship match. Mid-heavyweight title. Champion Benoit. Challenger Gama. Sleeper. He's got a sleeper on him. Can he make this one stick? Benoit with a sleeper. It's tit for tat because earlier Gama had the sleeper on him. Can he make it stick?
It's not the proper way of putting a sleeper on. He will not put Gama away. That wasn't the proper way. I don't know who taught him that. I could teach him how to put the proper sleeper on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Look at this now. Whoa. Did he go careening out of that ring?
What did I tell you about 2 minutes earlier? Gama was waiting for him to make a move, and I'll tell you what, the guy just made a silly move, and now he's in big trouble.
Well, he's down solidly on the deck, staggers to his feet. But he's going to get dropped again. Yellow card.
First yellow card, Gama Singh.
Is he going to bring him in? He is indeed. Pulls him over. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boy, close call on both counts. These are very quick men. Small package. 1, 2. Other way. 1, 2. And he managed to scramble out, and it was a close call. Holds him down. 1, 2. He spun out, holds him. Just 2. There's a quick exchange here of 2 counts.
Different maneuvers, Ed. You know, they try to double roll up. They try to double sunset flip on each other. It didn't work. I tell you, this is a great match. They're doing a lot of things I haven't saw for a long, long time.
Look at this. Hold him over. He got him. He got him. He got him.
I thought his
1, 2, 3.
I thought his shoulder
What
was
is
up.
this? Who's that in there?
That's Johnny Smith. He's trying to tell the referee the guy's shoulder was
It
up.
was. What's he doing in the ring? He's got no business being in that ring. No business being in that ring. Benoit has retained his title, but Smith has got no business.
I like this. They're going to teach the smart aleck Funk a little lesson. His shoulder was up, Ed. You
It
know
was not up. There's no question. What is this? This nonsense. Smith has no business being in there. Gama has no business seeking his help. They go to work on Benoit, but Benoit's the winner. They can hammer away all they desire. But the fact remains that Benoit has won the title. Oh, no. That was a power-assisted maneuver. Not nice.
I'm going to tell you something, television people. People watching the television saw Gama's shoulders go up in the air, and the referee kept on counting. I don't know why, but Gama should be the champion.
Wrong.
You know, the last 2 weeks, I saw you get defeated 1, 2, 3. Now I see you win today with Gama's shoulder up in the air. They talk about Jesse James being a thief. They talk about the great bank robbery. But let me remind you something, Benoit. I think you're the biggest thief of all.
Hey, I'll tell you something, Bob Brown. No one in here had me beat 1, 2, 3. I can't help it if that sore loser out there can't accept the defeat. I beat him in front of all these fans. And all those fans out there, 1, 2, 3.
I showed all these people what I wanted to do and what I set out to do. And I'll tell you what, Johnny Smith, you want to stick your nose in my business again, brother, you bring yourself back with the Great Gamma in this ring next week. I'll have Biff Wellington in my corner. And I'll tell you what, we're going to give you two a run for your money.
Let me remind you one thing. You and Biff Wellington, on any given day, will never beat the team of the Great Gamma and John Smith. Now, let's face facts.
I'll tell you what, Bob Brown. I'm going to make you swallow those words next week.
Was that an action-packed card? We certainly will look forward to another one about, a week from now. But you know what's next. In the meantime and in between time, that's it. Another edition of TSN Wrestling, and goodbye now.